Okay, today I wanted to do just a little demo slash kind of review of the seed kit. I know last time I looked, of course it's been probably years since I've actually looked, but you know, about the seed kit for the rotor, and I know there wasn't really any information on it other than the couple demo videos that the company had on YouTube for the longest time. So go ahead and go over it, what it comes with, and all that good stuff. So anyways, you go ahead and you get this nice little box here. It's actually pretty nice packaging. It's small, but you know, that's what it is. This comes out, and then you have this little small box here, and you got your instructions first. We can take a flip through these in a second. You get stickers, and then you get your stuff. Now, it comes with features and even some quick start instructions right there. As you can tell, it's actually very nice packaging. They took a lot of work to put the graphics on here too, and it looks pretty cool. Definitely a very nice kit. Anyways, you got your board in here. I already have it installed in my rotor, and I will be showing you a demo. So this one's actually the stock rotor board right here. Alright. Then you have your two motors. As you can see, one of them, this is actually the stock die motor right here. And actually for a while I was using this with the rest of the seed kit in there for a while. But I went ahead and took it out. I just kind of wanted to put some more mileage on it per se, but it still works. But anyways, you come with a high RPM motor, which is this one, and you come with a high torque one, which is in a green case right here. And the high torque is exactly like it sounds. It's basically for more consistency per se, feeding your paint. And then the high RPM is for higher balls per second. Well, obviously, you know, I'm only shooting, you know, like 12.5, and then the occasional, you know, I might want to show up or do something crazy and go, you know, the high RPM motor, or I'm sorry, the high torque motor will still do easily 30 balls a second, easily. It's faster, even the high torque motor is faster than the die motor, alright? So either way, you can't go wrong with either motor that you use. And then the other piece you get, very important, is this little gear. Although it is a durable gear, and it does flow somewhat smoothly, die really could have put a lot more work into it. This is basically what prevents the stock die board, even if it was programmed to automatic anti-jam. Like I was looking at the Virtue board and it said it does automatic anti-jam, but it didn't come with the gear. I don't know if it does now or whatever. So I was like, you know, what the hell? You know, how can they do that without this gear? Because this gear right here is, basically it cannot go backwards. I don't know if it's with the bearing or the angle of the gears here or what, but it will not go backwards. All right, this is what links the motor to the drivetrain. So it's a direct link, unlike most motors, or I'm sorry, most loaders that have you know, they'll have the belt, you know, like the Prophecy halos and whatnot. So, and go ahead and put that back. So, and of course, like I said, I have the new gear already in there. So I'll go ahead and show you a demo now. In fact, I'll use reballs here just because that'll easily, you know, more easily kind of show what I'm trying to show you, which is the anti-jam thing. I'll go ahead and do this demo, but after this I will also show you how to work the board on here. It's actually very cool how you work the board on this thing. I really like it. Anyways, I'll go ahead and take the top off. And while I'm at it, a lot of people ask about my rotor because I've highly customized it. I basically got every part that you could possibly replace at this point. And I use an Exalt speed feed. I'm sure everyone knows those are the best. I wish I could have got a black one, but I don't really care. I think this is a Generation 2 or version 2 rotor. The versions don't make a difference really. I just wanted, this was actually one of the first ones that came out. You know, it's got like that people say this is purple, but to me it's blue. But anyways, basically just to make this clear, version 1 is just a rotor. Version 2 had the Velcro on the batteries, and version 3 had the little shark fin on this thing. Now, obviously, I don't have any of the stock die ones. This is a Virtue Soft Cycle. But, you know, you can buy that and then you turn your version 2 into something that's even better than a version 3. So really the version does not make a difference. At tops, maybe be $5, you know, worth $5 more at maximum. So, anyways, it really doesn't make a difference. I'll use Reboss here. And we'll go ahead. Now you see how I did that? It goes by the regular force like the rotor does, but it can also use sound. Alright? So like as you see, it's obviously, right now, if it was a regular rotor, it wouldn't unjam itself because it thinks, see, I'll remove my hand. It just thinks that, you know, you're not shooting. But since this thing can use sound, see, it knows that you were shooting, so it unjammed itself. And then see, watch me now remove my finger. And then see, then it goes. So it can, if I sit here and hit the motor, or the rotor, yeah, it's making a mess, not a big deal. See, it can detect the unjam. See, I have my finger in there right now, but watch when I hit it, it'll think it needs to unjam. See? So it actually really does unjam itself. Let me put my high top. I always use the high top on the rotor. I've never been hit because of the high capacity. But anyways, now how you operate the board is pretty sweet. In fact, let me get out the instructions. Okay, now we've got our instructions. I actually need to dust up on this anyway, so I'd figure it's a good idea to pull it out. As you can see, full color manual. It's pretty cool. It tells you how to do it all. See, it's got your version 1 and version 2 rotor center, and then it's got the version 3 rotor arm for the version 3 rotors, but it just has that little shark fin. Really doesn't make much of a difference, to be honest with you, but it does help with anti-jamming. Anyways, let's go through this. As you can see, it tells you how to install it. It's actually very simple. I didn't even read the instructions. So anyways, we were flipping through the manual, showing you just the pages and stuff, and I don't know if it's just because of when I ordered it, but see, there's a correction to the manual here that I got with mine. And it just goes here. It basically goes where the operation is, or the operation for the colors. I think it was just something with one of the modes on the colors. So, and that's really what's important. That's really how the board operates. So, there's the manual. So I'll go ahead and show you the menu now. Now, to get into the menu mode, what you do is you turn your loader over. See, first off, I'll turn it on like this. As you can see, it turns on. Now, what will usually happen, just for those of you that might have this, when you first turn your loader on, if it blinks yellow once, that means your battery is about medium level, and if it blinks twice, that means it's low. But as you notice, when I turned it on, it didn't blink yellow at all, so they're fresh batteries. That was just an FYI. So it does tell you what your batteries are like. Anywho, so we'll turn it over, and as you'll see, it's green this time. Isn't that cool? Now, to flip through the menu is also very cool. What you do is you tilt the loader, and see, it goes to red, which is a different menu option. Then it goes to, I think it messed up. It goes to blue, and it goes to purple, and then it does the same thing coming back up. Green, and see, that's where we started off. So it knows its position. It's got an accelerometer in it. And anyways, so let's say if we want to mess with it, green is the accelerometer sensitivity, and what you would do is just pull back on this, and it'll tell you what it was at. And then what you do is you pull on it a certain amount of times. I don't want to mess with my setting right now, and you'll wait, and then it'll go back into the mode, and then into the menu. Then you can tilt it to this, and you could, the red, which is how many paintballs can be fed without it going into anti-jam, or feeding rather. So, and then you go to blue, you would do the same thing, you would pull the trigger. So, and then anyways, to get out, you just press the power button, and then turn it back on. So as you can see, the seat's very cool. It definitely does the unjamming for you, definitely does the work for you. It's definitely a very nice kit. Comes with parts, you know, extra parts, not to mention what your loader comes with. So it's almost like a small comprehensive parts kit, because those are the only parts that are really going to break on the rotor. I mean, like I said, the motor and probably like the speed feed / lid, maybe even this thing, are the most, you know, susceptible things to breaking. So anyways, that's about it for the review / demo of the seat kit. If you have any questions, you know, I guess you could ask me. Thanks for tuning in.